Hi everyone, this is Santhini from Sannie Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today is Tuesday and it is my turn for hashtag AWoodlandSteampunkSpring. Okay, and we are done with week 1. We are now on week 2, and you would have had Stacy and Karin's video on Sunday, Terry with Sweet Papers on Monday. Val couldn't make it, unfortunately. Tracy and myself today, and then Susan with I Totally Love It on tomorrow. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to waste time on going through the, the competition and the rules and how you actually qualify or whatever the case may be, because they are all covered in our launch videos, 6 launch videos to be specific. Okay, so let's get started now. So I took a little bit of a different approach this time around to do my embellishments. Okay, so I'm not going to do too much of a process video. I am going to show you more of what I'm doing rather than showing you how I did it. Okay, so there will be a little bit of how, but not a lot. Okay, and then if you want to see any of these videos in detail, then let me know, and then I will do a detailed video on it. But I will take you through a little bit on, the process I followed. Right, so I don't know which one's coming first. Okay, so this is the first one. Let's go for it. So what I did is that there's so many beautiful ephemera, but I decided that, I'm just going to use a few, and then the rest you will see either when I just go through the stuff for the other videos, or you're going to see it when I do the flip through. So I took the what is this, like the specimen tag kind of the thing, specimen cards, and I removed the backing out of it. Okay, and then what I did over here is I made a window, right? I cut through that white rectangle that was there, and then I put packing paper in it, and then here I just backed it with normal cardboard because it is a little flimsy. All right, so and it worked because I also was able to keep that the packing paper in between it, so that worked out good for me. All right, so I'm just going to distress it over here a little bit, because I see that I did not distress this side. No worries. Okay, so what I'm using this as, I am using it as a frame. Okay, just a frame, that's all. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to just glue it only on this side over here. Glue it only on this side, like this. Uh-oh. Ooh. This glue is not working. Why? I just cleared it. No. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's try again. I don't know why it didn't clear. It did. I used it. Okay, and then we're going to do that there. Just that on that side, that little side over there. So I hope you are well, and I know I didn't welcome you onto the, I didn't welcome you or anything. But I thought let's start, and then I can do all my welcomes and stuff like that. So I'm just doing that like that. Okay, all right, so all I did is I put that there. Now I'm gonna match this up with that there, like this. Can you see? So I'll be able to see through, I'll see it, but just gonna put it a little bit more in. Oopsie doopsie, like this. So I just want to get the lining right here, so that I'm going to take it a little, oh no, that won't work. So I'm going to make it like that. Okay, now let's bring it down a little bit more, like that. Okay, now that I have that where I want it, what I'm going to do is I am going to not stick it down. Okay, not going to stick it down, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil and I'm just going to put a mark over here like that, and a mark over here like that, just in case it moves. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some washi, and I think yeah, so I hope that you're well. I hope that you're really enjoying this collaboration. And so you'll notice that the embellishments I'm making today are more like how can I put it? They're more like fun embellishments rather than putting in tags and pockets and stuff like that. Not that I'm not going to put it in, but I thought let's do something a bit different, in the sense that you know, I think you probably know how to put in a tag, right, and a pocket, right? From the way I do it, there's nothing special about what I do. Okay, so I can't see you benefiting too much from what I'm going to do if I just put in a tag or a pocket or whatever. No, not benefiting. Okay, I can't see you being inspired if I just put in my tags and pockets, because you probably put it in just the way I do, so nothing fancy over there. So I'm just going to do that like that, and I love how that color works with that. And I'm going to cut it out, but I think even if I don't cut it out, I will be fine. Okay, so oh look, that's so pretty. So it will sit over there like that, and then when I open it, I've got a place to write like that, and then I've got all this place still to write. Okay, so that was number one that I wanted to show you. That was number one. Okay, easy peasy, simple. Right, so what is number two now? Let me close this because it seems like, oh, this is so misbehaving and temperamental. Yeah. And so what is number two? I still haven't you know, done my pages or whatever the case may be. I'll get to it. I will. Yeah, so number two is going to be this here, and I hope it works out because I haven't tried it. In my mind, I've tried. I saw, you know, I did it. I pictured it, and I did. It is an inspiration from Fun Life on a Budget, but she did it a bit differently. Well, I didn't watch the process video. I'm just saying she did it a bit differently. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here is that I've embossed, okay, one, I think these are like gears and these are clocks and gears, etc. Embossed two different cards. I've embossed it there, and then I folded it, but look at what I did there, okay, because I did not want the embossing. I didn't want to fold this whole thing, and I didn't want the embossing to come onto this side because I want to write on that side. Okay, so I embossed it like, you know, halfway through, and then I just added the bottom card. So what I want to do is I want to put it here like this, kind of like that. Okay, and unfortunately with this I can't leave space in between. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it down first, right? But how I'm going to glue it is the first one, I'm just going to glue on this side and I'm going to glue on that side firstly. Okay, and I'm working through this in my head as I'm speaking to you, hoping that I don't make a boo-boo because I didn't try this out. Okay, so I'm going to put this maybe here. I'm going to put it a little bit more to this side. The reason being is that maybe let's take it up a little bit more, is that there's the spine going to be there. And then I'm going to take this one, but this one, what I'm going to do is that I am going to let me just, this is the card that's going to go into it. Okay, here. Yeah, so on this one, I am going to glue it here, here, and here, but on the bottom, because I think that's going to be the stopper for my card. Okay, like that. And like this. And like that. Okay, and I'm going to glue this one down here like that. Okay, so I'm going to butt them up onto each other, kind of like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fairy that was in it, and I'm going to add it here. Now, did you notice I didn't embellish? I didn't go back to embellish any of, like, you know, the one I did before this or whatever. I will go and embellish it more, but I just want to add this fairy over here like this. But maybe on this one I'm going to most have to put some embellishments because I want something behind her. What about this here? Now this is my piece. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe this here. Let's see. Don't know. Those look pink. I have to find something that's more brownish. Don't know. Let's try this one. Just looking through my stash over here. Okay, there's a brown one. This is more brown. Okay, those look more pinkish. And maybe this one as well. Okay, so let's see now. Got this here, but it's way too large. Oh no, it will work. It will work. Like that. I'm bringing her down. Like that. So here. Guess that will work like that. There. And maybe we'll add something like that over there. Okay, so let's do that quickly. Let's add this. This is quite oversized. Going to just see if I got something smaller. Maybe that. Maybe that. And then, yeah, you see, two of the same like types. What about this here? Okay, so I think that would work. All right, so oh, I did have something. Maybe I must put it down as well. Let's do that. I'm gonna add this. Oopsie. Like that. Like that. I'm gonna add this here. Like that. There. And then let's get this out. And you know what? I did put myself on a timer. Like that. Over there. Okay, so I'm gonna add this one maybe somewhere around here like that. Okay, like that. Let's see, do I want it like that? Don't want it like that. Don't want it like that. No, I don't. I want that there like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to. But I am going to use it maybe this side. This way. Yeah. Do I? No, I don't. See me? Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? I'm just going to add it like that. Okay, and let's get it done with. Hubby's calling my son. I didn't tell him that I was going to be doing a video. Right, now this here, I am going to glue it. Hopefully, if it works, I must glue it across both of these things here. No, I lie. I don't need to glue the bottom. don't need to glue the bottom there. Okay, so let me take out that glue because she needs to lift up from the bottom there, like that. Okay, so hopefully, right. So I need to glue her maybe up until there. I'm just covering her, that there. Right, so I need to glue her like that. And let's see. Oh no, I got it wrong. I needed only to glue her here. Okay, only on the top one. So not on this part here. Okay, so I don't need to glue her here. And somewhere around here, oh, there's it. Thought as much I only needed to glue her at the top one, but I wasn't sure. So let's do that. Okay, and then I will put some stuff on it, and then I will do that. Okay, so here as well, so here I made a boo-boo because this here should not be over there because you can see that it's bending. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that boo-boo by cutting it off the hair like that. Making sure I didn't cut the other part out. Yes, like that. So making sure I cut that. That's fine now. That's working. So that goes up, that goes up. Yes. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do is, in order to cover my boo-boo, on the top, I am going to take some tape like this, some washi like that. If I can open it, they knew. Well, I haven't used them, they knew. Kind of like that. And then must just put it there like that, like it's a style now, like that, like that. Okay, like that. There you go. Right, and then since we put that there like that, then let's take something really small. Okay, maybe like that, and then add it there like that. Okay, that works. That's why you have all these little pieces handy, so you can do these little things with them. Uh-oh, like that. Yep, and then maybe, no, we won't put that there. How about putting that one there? I like that. I like that. So this will go underneath her wings. This is from the kit. Okay, this will go underneath her like this. Yes, yes, I love that now. Now that's looking cool. That's looking cool like that. Okay, so now this tag is going to go in here like that. Oh yes, perfect, perfect. And then in order to keep all this closed, what we're going to do is we're going to take this here, which I cut out with my zutta or zutta, whatever you want to call it, and then this, right? And I'm going to put this underneath here like this, like that, and I'm going to center it in a way. All right, I'm going to center it. So this one here, I can then put the glue on all right down to the middle like that. So I'm going to center it like that, maybe a little bit more up. Could I put it more up? Okay, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this in. I am just going to add some glue here and some glue here like that. And I'm going to put it down center as well, like that, on both those sides. So what we're doing is we're using her legs to keep the cards closed. Okay, so keep the card closed by using her legs, and then it'll open up like this, like that. Okay, and close, and then to keep the cards closed, we tuck her legs underneath like that. Okay, so I feel like we need something here, just something. Yeah, I know I'm extra. Oh, I know that it's going to look extra, but I do believe that if I get something smaller, it's going to work better. Save this one here. Okay, so just want to add it like that there, maybe, but I'll see, because I want something a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, a little bit. Okay, so that won't work. Okay, will this work? Yeah, it will, but I don't like the shape of it. Okay, I know I have something. Oh, what about these cuties? Let's see. Like that there. Yes, that's gonna work. That's going to work. There. Okay, that's gonna work there, like that. Yep, that's gonna work. And then one more thing I want to do. Yep, I like that there. And then one more thing I want to do is I want to add that one there, like that. Ooh, it's not thinged. I want to add this over here to bring in that cog over there now. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, so that's done and dusted. That looks quite nice at the end of the day. Didn't expect it to come together because of my little boo-boo. But it did, and it's looking nice, I think. Okay, so next one. Sorry, I'm just looking for something here quickly. Yeah, just gonna add this here. I know that we are embellishing a lot on the top. Oh, should we add it here? I like it there. I like it there. Okay, so this looks a bit crooked. I don't know what happened, but let's add it here like that. Right, that's nice. So that's done. Okay, so we can move on from there now, and I just love how this is sitting here. Right, so what I want to do is I just want to see. Right, so that's fine. And then so we're making it look like it is a steampunk, really steampunk. You know, you can, what you could have done with this fairy as well is that you could have embossed her, or you could have laminated her so that she would have been a little bit more sturdy. Okay, so that she would have held a little bit better. Right, so that's that. And I think what we must do is we must bring these cards down nicely, and it will flatten out as we go. So what do we want to do here now? Okay, so what do we have over here? Okay, oh, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, so got these. I actually got extra tags over here. I'm only going to use 2 of them. Right, so what I want to do here is I just wanted, I took this and I backed it on double book pages, just like that, okay? And these are from the kit, and I just want to bring them in like that. It is a bit dull here, isn't it? Yet the lights are on. Just give me a second. Let's see if that works. Didn't realize how dull it is in here. It is night, that is why. It is full night now. Okay, so that's that. There. Maybe that's a bit better. Hopefully. Just put another light on. But what happens is that if you put lights too many here, then you can't see the page itself. Okay, so I'm just taking out the extras. When I folded it, there's another one. Just gonna fold like this, like that, and going to use that like that, and going to do that, and just gonna take out the extras because they look funny, like that. So ladies, are you enjoying the videos? Are you enjoying this collaboration? How many of you are using either the kits or the freebies to follow along and have fun? Because, you know, it is so much of fun. I haven't as yet watched the ladies' videos for the... No, I lie. I watched 2 videos already for the week. I just need to go and watch... Monday's videos. No, I did. I watched Sunday's videos. Yep, but I don't think I commented. So please forgive me. I watched them while I was like in bed. So when I'm watching in bed, I don't really comment. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is this. We're going to use these as tags. I mean, not tags, as tuck spots. But in order to use it as a tuck spot, I must at least... Oh, look at what happened there. And here, got too much of what's this one? Okay, I'm just gonna do it on this side like that, and then that, and then that. So I've been doing this collaboration now for 4 times now, so it becomes a bit difficult to show you new things all the time, you know, because we all have our set ways of what we're going to do. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to take this, put glue here, and then glue here like that, okay? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in here, maybe like that. There. I'm going to take this other one, just add glue on either side of the fold, kind of add it in here, maybe like that. Right, and then I'm going to take this tag and I'm going to put it in here so I have some idea. And then I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to put it maybe right here like this. Okay, right, so they become like tuck spots if you want to, right there, like that. Okay, and I can add a tiny little bit more like that if I wanted to. Okay, that's great. Okay, so then let's just cut off this little bit here. Oh, like that. Then we're going to add this one on this side. Okay, and then on this side, we're going to add this one here as well. Okay, yep, that's going to work. That's going to work. Okay, so that's that one now where we use our tabs as tuck spots. All right. right, so that was idea number 3 that I got done there. And then I got a last idea for you in here. And I'm hoping that this idea works. Okay, so in order for this idea to work, I need it quite a bit on the top. Okay, like that. And then I need a pencil. And I think I need a little, I don't know. Also working it out in my head. Working it out in my head. There, and maybe something here. Oh my gosh, like that. Okay, all right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out this here. Okay, and I'm thinking, let's put the first one maybe here, in here. Okay, and then maybe let's put the second one maybe here. Maybe let's go a little bit more down, and maybe here, and trying to get like straight lines here, and maybe here, or something like. I hope they are straight. Right, so what am I going to do? Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to take, I've already prepared this here. Yeah, I hope it works. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I've taken these here, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 that they had. I don't know who had it. I'm going to start with number 1. And I am going to glue number 1 down. So all I did is I cut it, I put it on cardboard, not cardboard, book pages, and I'm just going to try and place it in the middle. Okay, I'm not going to be fussy. I'm not going to, oh my goodness, did I put it right or whatever. No, I'm not really going to do that. I'm really going to make it quite organic. Okay, for the most part, but I think maybe I'll pull my ruler out here because I'm going to have thing running through it, some string. Okay, so if I'm off, I'm gonna be really off then. Okay, and then all I did is I put some brads in it and I covered it with paper. Okay, so just so that I can line it up, so at least the string doesn't look too crooked, but the 2 is even, it's stuck. Okay, there we go. Right, and then where was the other ones? Here and here and here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same. No, not number 2, number 3, not number 4, number 3, and here I'm going to put it there, that there, and then I'm going to just do that, and hopefully it's going to be straight. I don't know, we'll see if I got this right. No, I got it wrong, because I was only supposed to glue half. Oh my gosh, let me just try and recover. I'm going to recover. I forgot. I was only supposed to glue half. Okay, like that. Okay, is this one fully down too? Okay, so lucky for me, I'm going to just do this. Take them out like that. Like that. Okay, going to, let me see how much of work I did on this page. I did quite a bit of work on this page. I did too. Okay, no issues. I'm gonna swap it around like that, and then I'm going to make a plan to put something on that one. How's that for you? Gonna make a plan to put something on that one. Okay, no problem. There we go. We got another solution. Okay, where's my card? Where's my card? So if you were following along with me, I apologize. In my head, I knew that I was going to do that, but in my brain, in my actions, that's not what came across. Okay, so we're going to do this again. That didn't come out. Can't see any line there. Okay, so we're going to do that. Lucky they were strong. They are strong. So they did not get too affected. So let's do that. We're going to put one there and there. Yeah, let's make one here. Here and here. And then maybe here. And here, and hopefully they are straight. Okay, so let's put them down, but now let's really glue only half the side. Where's number one? Okay, so we're only going to glue one half of it, like one half of it. As I said to you, I don't know if this is gonna work. We're going to see. Okay, we're going to see whether it's going to work. Right, so we're going to glue that half down like that, and then we're going to put our ruler there. Okay, so yep, nothing is perfect in my world, definitely not, but I am not going to fret about it. And here we're going to glue this side, so we will always leave something over there. So there we go. That's gonna go there like that, and there, and then here we're going to do the same. Number 3, we're only going to glue part of that like that, like that. And let's move that out. Does it look almost right? Yeah, I suppose so. And then there we go there. And then where's number 4? Number 4 is unscathed. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Did also have its little moment. Okay, and that's gonna go there. And hopefully it's going to work. It's going to work. Hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully I glued it okay. Now, so is it going to work? Moment of truth. Is it going to work? Are they going to be? Oh. Okay, let's try that again. Did I glue this? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Is it gonna work? Yes, it's going to work. It's going to work. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some ribbon, some of this. Let's just do that. Like that. And I did make this so that it will take, like that. And then, should we do that? Over there and come up here, or should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Over there and come up here and do that over there like that. Okay, maybe not that way, maybe this way. That over there like that, and like that, and tie it in the middle. Okay, let's leave quite a bit of it out over here to tie it in the middle. And maybe let's not make that so tight. Okay, there we go. And let's tie it in the middle like that. Okay, like this. And we can do that like that. See, oopsie, no, that didn't work. Okay, but that is no matter, because that's what's going to happen here. Just going to pull this like that. Okay, so like that. Now I think I'm going to leave this a little longer. The reason is that I am going to I'll retie that there so that it will have more thing. But what we can then do is that we can always put more ephemera in it as well. Okay, so for example, like that. This one is a bit on the sticky side. I don't know why. It's got enough place to get that, but yeah, so this one obviously is too short for this. You can see that, but there we go. And that's it. So this is a little so I must just glue it over here. Yeah, down there, so that it'll stick. There we go. That's better. All right, so that is that project. I did keep this. I kept this to say, well, if it doesn't hold on properly, then I can add that, but I don't think I need it. I think it is holding on, let's see, pretty decently. Oh yeah, it is holding on. It is holding on pretty decently. So the only thing I will do now is I will go back and I will adjust these strings over here so that we get a little bit more on this side here than we initially had. So maybe like that. Okay, and then ta-da, like this. So I'm so glad that this worked. It was just in my imagination. I didn't expect it to work, and I definitely wouldn't be taking this out every time I use it. I'm just gonna add, oh, I see. So it's not this that didn't stick, it's this that didn't stick. Okay, you know, the backing layer didn't stick. Okay, I was like, why did that not work? Okay, so I want to do that there like that, and that there like that. Okay, okay, we still got too much, but it's better than nothing, because now we can trim off. Okay, there we go, like that. Oops, oops, butterfingers. Yeah, so I think I'm done showing you some ideas. I hope that you're going to use some of them, and I hope that you learn from my boo-boos and not repeat it in any shape, way, or form. Okay, and remember that we are here to inspire each other, and we are never perfect. And also how you can recover from boo-boos. So by just flipping the page on the other side and ensuring that we get something done. And that looks nice over there, doesn't it? Okay, so that's it. So let's just go pop back to what we have done today quickly. All right, so on this one over here, we did we did this here. Okay, where I took the numbers and I cut off the little handles because I didn't want to put so many brands. Okay, so we cut off the handles and then we glued them halfway through, and you can see that they didn't glue down my card. Okay, and we glue them halfway through, not in the beginning, but that's how it is. It should be. And we created like a little stringy here so that can fit in there. And then if we want to, we can add more ephemera to it. Maybe I will, but this is so pretty, I really don't want to. So I'm glad that this is sticking well. Okay, so that was that project over there. Okay, and let's just trim this off now. I don't know whether I want to trim it. I'm not going to trim it. I'm going to readjust, and I'm going to put some stuff at the bottom of here. Okay, so that is that project there. Okay, then the next one, what I did over here is, let's do here. On this one over here, I did this very easy. I took the what is it called, specimen card, but I used it as a frame rather, and I just added it to that, and then I got this to flip up like that. Okay, so that it is a like a little journal card. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to trim this down here, because I don't like the fact that it is, you know, like flipping up with the page, with the card. So I am going to trim this down a bit here to have it flush with the card itself. Right, so I'm just gonna do that quickly over here. Not a big thing. I just want to do it because there we go. So that's that one there, and I must say I really do like this one. I really like it. I was thinking about making it a shaker card, so I've got another one. Maybe I'll make it a shaker card on the other one. Then what else did we do? That was number 2. Number 3 was this here, which, remember, don't glue that part down. Okay, so we've got writing space over here. This just flips in like that to hold it down, and we've got a tag over here as well. Okay, like that. And then the last one was this one here, where we took the tabs and we created little tuck spots for those tags to go into. So I'm loving that one as well. So I tried to keep the things simple. I hope I did that. I hope I managed to keep things simple for you, and so that, you know, sometimes we need simple, and I hope that I did keep it simple enough for you to be able to do. As I mentioned, if there's anything that you want me to go back and do in more detail, like the prep work of how I prepped it or whatever, then let me know. I am more than happy to do so. I do not have a problem. But thanks so much, ladies. Remember that the next week it's going to be covers. Next week it's going to be covers, and the last week it's going to be binding. And remember to watch all the collaborators videos. They all have amazing stuff to show you. Ta-ta, bye-bye, and have a blessed week until I see you again, which will probably be on Friday.